Oh, Sanmanan, guys. Happy June 16. Happy Youth Day. For all the guys that don't understand, in South Africa, today, June 16, is Youth Day. So, in 1976, we had Soweto uprising. So, the students of the time were striking or protesting against um, the academic system of the time. So what happened was the government was implementing a dual medium system. So that was they were pushing for English and Afrikaans to be taught, or rather, for English to be Afrikaans and Afrikaans to be the mediums of instruction. Meaning, Uguti, you can be from KZN, you can be from Venda, you can be from wherever. You will be taught, and the exams that you will be writing will be done in English, and some will be done in Afrikaans. You could be a pure Xhosa speaker. You could be in a rural, wherever you're from, Pedi, Sutu, Tsonga. You'll be taught, and you will be examined in English and Afrikaans. So students said, if that, that's fucking bullshit. So they decided to protest against that. So you have about, at that time, 20,000 kids, high school learners in Soweto. They were protesting, or they were walking, or they were marching towards Orlando Stadium, and that's where the protests were going to happen. At Orlando in Soweto, Johannesburg. And many people obviously know that that photo that was done by Sam Nzima, where he immortalized Mbuyisa Makuba, carrying Hector Peterson, with the sister Antoinette next to them, and Antoinette is screaming, and Uzolile, Hector Peterson, is in the arms of Mbuyisa Makuba. Funny enough, if well, not funny enough, but if Hector Peterson would still be alive, he would be 60 this year. So in that picture, he's 12. He's 12 years old. I've got a nephew, Unkonzi, who's 12, and just the idea of him being in a space like that and being gunned down by the police who were against that protest. These are students. These are fucking little kids. And the police at that time, the apartheid police, decided to just go from rubber bullets and tear gas to actually live ammunition. Hector Peterson wasn't the first one to pass away. It was Hastings Ndlovu, R.I.P. to Hastings Ndlovu as well. 15-year-old kid who was also shot and killed. The reports say, I think, 170 deaths, but it's upwards to over 700 deaths because of that day, with thousands of injuries. What the apartheid government did at that time was fucking disgusting, and something needs to happen. We tend to, on days like this, watch, or on our TV shows, they play Sarafina, which is about those type of unrests, but it's lost its spunk. It's lost. June 16 has lost it, because the youth of today, one, doesn't know what the fuck June 16 is about. They just know uprising, but they don't understand the struggles that the kids at that time went through. It's a day that the kids of today are just about drinking. I can tell you now, if I go to local watering holes, you'll see kids, my peers, my generation, dressed in their uniform, because now it's almost like a theme, like Halloween or some shit like that. So they'll dress in their school uniform, or any uniform that they have, and they'll drink themselves into a stupor. Say, I'm from Newcastle, and June 16 was a big day for guys to go out and go drink. It was always the same thing, where some so post. So every public holiday in South Africa now is somehow linked to a youth or a generation where they drink themselves into a stupor. So guys, just do yourself a service and actually go find out more about this day and the importance of June 16 and what it means, to this country. It's a total fuck up that our parents, who actually are meant to be the ones that are pushing this day and celebrating this day, our parents just use this day for another day of work, overworked, underpaid. That's the story of everyone's life. And the generation, my generation, and the generation below me, use this day just as another piss up, and they drink and they don't give a fuck. So it is painful. But again, guys, happy Youth Day. Remember the day. Remember those that have died to put us in the spaces that we're in. Remember those who were tear gassed, that were injured, that went into hospital. Remember those silent voices that were never heard. The pictures that never ever got took of people who sacrificed their lives, who sacrificed their health, who sacrificed all because they were saying, look, if you want to learn in Afrikaans, great for you. I want to learn in Isipedi. I want to learn in Zulu. I want to learn in Tsonga. I want to learn in my own languages. Again, there will always be those sacrificial lambs, and it's up to us to immortalize and celebrate those people. If you are out there today just drinking yourself into a stupor just because you can, fuck you. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad that I'm saying fuck you. I'm saying educate yourselves. Educate yourselves, promote this day, and then go celebrate the lives of those that sacrificed with a little bit of a beverage and a lekker braai. But outside of that, guys, Gantanda, I want you guys to succeed and be amazing and be happy and be blessed Have yourselves a fantastic Youth Day. Stay safe. Ngaphuza kakhulu nina zinto. Ngaphuza kakhulu. Phuza kancane. Ngaphuza kakhulu. Ngiyanithanda guys. Ciao.